Here on the Conversations channel, we take a look at things that have been trending, and the weirdest thing has been trending, and I've seen it so many times on TikTok, Twitter, like, I can't escape this thing. So I wanted to touch on it today because a software engineer wore an Apple Vision Pro to his wedding, and this, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I feel so bad for the wife, but we're going to talk about it in just a second. Before we do, though, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with many YouTube channels. Let's get right into it with the post from Dexerto. So I apologize, guys. I don't know if this software engineer is just somebody that I'm not familiar with, and it's like, oh my god, this guy's doing this thing, but I feel like a name would be in here regardless. This picture, this poor unsatisfied wife. You look at him. Look at this smile this dude's doing over here. He's so proud of himself, like, oh my god, yeah, I'm wearing the Apple Vision Pro over here. Look at me, I'm wearing it to my wedding. It's just so disrespectful to your wife. And then, of course, you have the other picture of her actually, like, look how displeased she is. She can't even describe, she can't even, like, fake a smile. And she doesn't have to. She doesn't have to, quite frankly, honestly, and apparently there's a little bit more to go on over here. I try not to look because it's a little creepy, it's a little uncanny, she told the SF Gate. He probably asked me 2 or 3 times, and I was like, no, we have to wait, and then I turn around 1 minute, and he has it on. Completely going against your wife's wishes on her wedding day. And guys, you know what? Honestly, this may be a little bit of a hot take, but I truly believe this in my heart. Okay, the wedding absolutely is between both you and your wife, okay? But at the end of the day, it's your wife's big day. Do we as guys just kind of, I'm assuming the majority of my viewers over here are male, do we spend our entire lives dreaming about walking down the aisle? Yeah, you know what? We all want to do it one day. We all want a wife. We all want a mother to our kids. We all want to raise a family, or the vast majority of us, right? But we don't envision it like girls do. We don't envision the big day where the spotlight's completely on them. They get to walk around in the white dress. They actually get to marry somebody that they love to death. The day's about them. The day's about them. And you know what? It's about your love. It's celebrating your love. But I wholeheartedly believe the day should be about your wife. And I love nothing more than when I got married to see my wife smiling the whole time, happy, everybody celebrating us, everybody telling her she looked beautiful. Like, it's your wife's day. And the fact that she asked you 2 or 3 times to say no, to bring in that Apple. Why do you want to bring the Apple Vision Pro? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. What's the point of putting this thing on just to go? And you saw that guy's face. I want to look at it again. Look at his face here. You can just tell. It says everything on it here where he's like, she said no, but I have it on anyways. And don't get me wrong, I'm totally on team where it's like, hey, just don't be a doormat and take orders from your wife like a lot of people do today. But this is her wedding day. This is your wedding day, and you make a joke of it. You make an absolute joke of it. She's going to remember that for the rest of her life, and I would be shocked if she left you for it. I can't believe that somebody did that on their wedding day, and especially after they asked you not to. It is crazy to me, and I'm glad it's going viral because hopefully he can actually see this and just think about it himself, maybe apologize a little bit. How did she even fit it? Like, did you carry it? How did she not even notice it? Well, then again, she probably walked down the aisle. Could you imagine that's when he did it? As far as I know, there's no video on it, but she's walking down the aisle. He has it behind his back or something. Like, what are you doing, man? Your wedding is absolutely not a joke, and all that money you probably wasted now, too, just for the girl to remember this. You need a woman's wedding day to go perfectly. You need to do everything that you can to make your wife happy on your wedding day. She's marrying you out of all the people, and you know what? I don't care what woman it is. Every single woman has all of the options in the world when it comes to getting married, assuming that they're a half-decent human being, right? All the options. She chose you out of everybody, and you are mocking it. You were laughing at it. You were going against her wishes on her wedding day, and she asked you beforehand. That's crazy to me. I just absolutely don't get it, and I feel so bad for this poor girl, honestly, and I wouldn't be shocked if the marriage ended after this, honestly, and I'm not one to jump around and just say, oh my god, divorce him, but if he's really disrespecting like that on your wedding day, probably happens a lot more than just at the wedding. It's disrespectful to your wife. It's disrespectful to your family. It's disrespectful to her family. It's disrespectful to every single person who attended that wedding. You were making a big joke about it. And you probably had a couple buddies in there that were like, ha, 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 ha. But it doesn't make sense. Like, I do not understand this at all. I feel so bad for that wife. Hopefully everything goes good. Hopefully she ended up laughing about this. I just hope that she can get past this, man. Either that or stand up for herself. And oh, boy, that's a tough situation to be in. That is a tough situation. She's going to remember that forever. And she's not going to love you the same. On your wedding day, man. Let me know what you thought about this, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. On the screen right now, check out one of these videos analyzing something that went trending earlier. and we talk about it. It's always fun, right? Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care.